For now, let's keep it to annual. So it's 5-year loan paid once in a year. So that means 5 installments to be paid. So total installments will be number of years multiplied by number of installments per year. So you have your total installments. Now, if I'm paying monthly, every year I'll be making 12 payments. And over the span of 5 years, I'll be making 12 multiplied by 5. That's 60 payments or 60 installments that I would be paying. Now, although the interest rate is an annualized interest rate, okay, here let's change this to annual interest rate. But if I'm making payments between each installment, in installments, then the interest rate would be segregated or divided by the number of installments. So interest rate divided by number of installments per year. That's as good as, since it's a monthly payment, that's 0.5% per month. So for every amount outstanding, you'll be paying 0.5% every month as interest. So this becomes your effective interest rate for each installment, and total installments you'll be paying 60. Based on this, we can calculate our equated installment. And that is, we have an interesting function, a finance-based function called PMT. It calculates the payment for a loan based on constant payments and a constant interest rate. So here we are assuming this interest rate to be constant throughout the term of your loan and not floating rate. And constant period, that means you are also paying at fixed intervals. Okay, so rate, this is the effective rate that we'll select. Now N per, when you say N per, it's the number of periods. Here in this case, we can say it's the number of installments. So that's it. When you say 60 installments, it's also 60 period, comma, PV. PV is for present value. So that's the loan amount that you have in hand, and you'll be repaying over the span of 60 months or 60 installments. And well, the rest of the parameters in square brackets are optional. FV, although we leave it blank, you can also keep it to 0 because you definitely want your future value, that's FV future value, the amount due to the bank to be 0 by the end of the final installment that you pay. You don't owe anything to the bank by then. So you can leave it blank or just close the bracket or put a 0, that's absolutely fine. I hit enter and I see a negative value here. That's because it's indicated as a cash outflow. This is an inflow because you're receiving loan amount, and every time you're paying out installments, this is the thing. Now, what about the first bill amount? Well, the first bill amount would be, here we have this negative value. Okay, I would like to show this as a positive value. So I have a function called ABS, that's to return the absolute value of a number without its sign. Whether it's a positive number or a negative number, it doesn't matter. If I put it under ABS function, it just returns the number without the sign. And I'll take this value plus I have some charges on loan, and that's what my first bill amount will be, $654.98. Well, in case if you want to test it, let's try this out. Loan period, let's say it's not for 5 years, but it's just for 3 years. And I will be paying on quarterly basis. So that's 4 installments every year for 3 years. That means total of 12 installments. And for each installment, the interest rate would be at 1.5. Now, if I use this within the PMT function, the equated installment is this. You'll be paying $2,750.4 every month, every quarter. This is a quarterly payment. And the first bill amount is this. That's because it also includes the charges on loans. Well, in case if it's not Hawaii, let's try it out with Missouri. It's 0.5%. Let's try it New York. It's 1.25% on the loan amount, that's $375. That's a total of $3,125 as your first bill amount. And next installment onwards, you'll be paying this flat amount. Well, that's the best way how you can make the best use of these form controls here. So, well, if you get a good hang of these many tools that we have here, it would be quite convenient. Most of these form controls are best used in case if you need any form of data entry form or something, then yes, you can use them with macros.